Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making a Caribbean inspired jerk tofu poke bowl. Now poke bowls are now one of the popular items now for lunches now. So today I'm gonna be making it with a little bit Caribbean inspired, and I'm gonna be using some firm tofu, which is extra firm tofu, and I'm also gonna be using some coconut. I'm gonna be using like a coconut rice. So I'm going to be using jasmine rice, which I'm going to be cooking in a coconut milk. I'm going to be cooking it in a coconut milk. I also have some farro, so I'm going to be doing two starches. I'm going to be doing the coconut rice as the base starch, and I'm also going to do some farro, which is a little bit more on a healthy choice. So um, so let's get started. First off, in a bowl, I mix the flour, cornstarch, and gluten-free flour together, and I also added some dry jerk seasoning to the mixture. The other ingredients include the rice, which I'm going to cook with the coconut milk, and also the farro, which I'm going to cook in a separate bowl until it's soft. I'm also going to add some jerk seasoning. I'm going to add some coconut oil. I'm also going to add a little bit of evaporated milk. We're going to serve it with some lettuce. Some cilantro is going to go in our salsa. And I'm going to be making the salsa, and I'm going to be using some pineapple, mango, red onions, and I'm also going to be using some avocado to serve it with. Now let's get first I remove the package. I remove the tofu from the package and I drain it on some I remove all the liquid, and then I drain it between layers of paper towel to remove any excess liquid. I then cut them into dices. With the tofu, I toss the tofu in the gluten-free flour and cornstarch mixture, and I shake it to remove any excess. I'm going to use my air fryer to to cook the tofu. Here I'm adding the dry jerk seasoning into the cornstarch and gluten-free flour mixture, and I just mix it together. And with this, I'm going to toss the diced tofu into that flour mixture. My air fryer is heated, so I'm just going to use the avocado spray, and I'm going to lightly spray the air fryer insert. So I'm lightly spraying that with some avocado spray, and then I'm going to toss the tofu, and then I'm going to add that to the air fryer in a single layer. So as you can see here, I'm just tossing the tofu until it's lightly covered. I'm going to shake off any excess, and then I'm going to just layer it in the air fryer in a single layer. Now, 1 pack of tofu gives you quite a bit of tofu, so you might have to do it in more than one batch, depending on the size of your air fryer. My air fryer is a smaller one, so I normally do it in 2 to 3 batches, so I have enough. So it's a single layer now. So now I'm just going to put it back on the air fryer to cook, and I normally cook it at about 35 to 40 minutes at 375 degrees. Now before I put the tofu in the fryer, I spread the top with some avocado oil and place it in the air fryer. Now I'm gonna start making the the salsa, and for the salsa I'm using diced pineapple, diced mango, diced red onions, diced tomatoes, chopped cilantro, lime juice, and I'm gonna combine that all together. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of honey and some salt and pepper. You can also add hot sauce, but because I have used the jerk seasoning, which is already spicy, I didn't want to add any hot pepper to the salsa. Now the mango I'm using is not too ripe. I'm using the mango that is a little bit firm and not overly ripe because I don't want it to be too sweet. So my mango is still pretty firm, but almost medium ripe. So I just kind of remove the skin from the mango, and then I slice the mango in thin slices, and then I dice them thinly. Now the salsa could also be made overnight. The salsa, you could have chopped everything together and just place them in a bowl and place them in the fridge overnight to let the flavors mellow better. But I'm making it directly and fresh today. Now I've placed all the ingredients in a bowl, and I'm just going to add some freshly squeezed lime juice into the bowl with the mango, the tomato, the pineapple, and the cilantro. I'm just going to add some freshly squeezed lime juice to that mixture. Then I'm going to add some freshly ground pepper, and also I'm going to add some pink Himalayan salt to the mixture. Now I'm adding some pink Himalayan salt to the mixture, just to bring the flavors nicely together. I'm just tossing it lightly to bring the flavors nicely together. And then I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to start assembling the bowls. Now this salsa would be great when summer comes around. You could use it on top of grilled fish, grilled chicken. It's a very light and very easy salad or salsa, and it make a good use of your summer fruits like mangoes and pineapples as they come around. Now I'm going to start assembling the bowl, and now I have the rice and all the other ingredients together. The rice, the farro, the lettuce, the avocados. I'm going to assemble the bowl now. Now in a separate bowl, I am going to mix a little bit of wet jerk seasoning with a little bit of coconut oil. And I'm just going to mix that into a paste, and I'm going to toss the air fried tofu into that jerk paste. I just toss it around so it's the tofu is completely covered in that sauce, and I set that aside. Next up, I'm going to add the lettuce in the bottom of each bowl. So I'm going to just add some lettuce. I chop the lettuce up, and then I'm just going to add them in the bowls that I'm going to be using. And then on top of that, I'm going to add the rice. So I'm adding the coconut jasmine rice on top of the first bowl, and the second bowl I'm going to add the farro. So I'm doing 2 separate bowls. Now on top of that, I'm going to add the jerk tofu in the bowls. I'm adding some jerk tofu in each one of the bowls. And then I'm going to be adding the salsa, which is going to be the pineapple mango salsa. I add that on top of that, on top of the bowls. Now I'm going to just keep adding until each bowl gets the required amount. And there's always going to be a little bit left over, which can be used for something else. Now on top of each of the bowls, I'm going to add some sliced avocado. Some sliced avocados. And this is it. This is our Caribbean inspired jerk tofu poke bowls. These will make a great luncheon dish. I hope you will try. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends and let me know what you think if you get to try the dish. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.